Hello everybody, welcome back to my little corner of the internet, Leafa. Today I have a get ready with me video specifically for us peeps who wear glasses. I'm just gonna start off by hydrating my skin with a serum and a primer, and the reason I decided to do this kind of a get ready with me is because I don't really see many of them out there, specifically targeting those of us who do wear glasses and who do like to wear a full face sometimes. So this is just a super easy drugstore kind of look that you can wear with glasses or without, but like I said, is specifically targeted for those who wear glasses. So I'm going to start off with using the 17 Photo Filter Balm Primer. I really like this primer. It kind of blurs the skin and fills in the pores in a really nice way without being too silicone feeling or stripping away any of my moisture. Next, I'm going to go in with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso, and I like to brush my brows up with the spoolie end with my glasses on and kind of frame the underside of my eyebrows with my glasses on, just so I can kind of create that shape that I know is going to show even when I have my big ass frames on. And now I'm just going to brush through, spreading that pigment throughout my brows. Next, I'm going to go in with the 17 Brow Lash Lamination Clear Mascara. This is a really nice, affordable brow gel. Like, it kind of keeps your brows in shape without being too crunchy. And again, I like to kind of shape my brows with my glasses on. Now, I'm going to jump into using the 17 Second Skin Enhancing Foundation in the shade 006Y. I thought this shade was a little yellow for me at first, but after placing it on my skin and kind of buffing it in, it worked really well with my complexion actually. And the formula is super hydrating, but also does stay in place. Like, I don't think you need to set your whole face with powder, but that is something I do like to do. Next, I'm going to use the XXRevolution face palette in the shade Gravitate, and I love using the bronzer / contour shade from this palette. I like to place this again with my glasses on because I think it's really important to keep them in mind when you're shaping your face. And I really love this formula as well, especially because it's kind of like a powder, but it blends like a cream. Next, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Medium Beige. I like to apply this concealer on my chin, upper lip, forehead, and underneath my eyes, but not placing too much product. Next, I'm going to finish shaping off my brows with my spoolie just to make sure that all the hairs are looking nice and put together. Now I'm going to blend out my concealer with this little fluffy brush, and I just like to buff the pigment into my skin and use whatever excess I have underneath my cheekbones just to kind of sculpt my face even more. Next, I go in with my foundation brush on top of my concealer just to really melt it into my foundation so I don't have any bright spots on my face. Then I like to use the highlighter or fluffy brush underneath my eyes, and I blend out my concealer towards my cheeks and outwards on my face, but I like to keep the product away from the sides of my nose because that's where your glasses go. And then I put the excess on the tip of my nose. There we go. We can see there's a nice amount of coverage. So now I'm going to go in with the Collection Sheer Loose Powder in the shade Too Translucent. And I like to just kind of press this into my skin everywhere I applied concealer specifically, and kind of build up that powder underneath my eyes. I start off with a thin layer and keep kind of pressing that into the skin and building it up until it's a bake. Then, while leaving that bake on, I'm going to dip back into that bronzer shade and just lightly contour the tip of my nose. Now I'm going to go in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk and just draw a little line on the tip of my nose and a little line up the bridge and press that into the skin with my finger. Creates like a little natural highlight. Now I'm going to go back in with that bronzer shade and just a little fluffy brush and kind of create a little faux wing shape moment. Yeah. Then I put my glasses on and check that that shape is kind of contained within my lens. That's just something I like. And now I'm using the NYX Epic eyeliner in the shade Black to kind of create a cute little wing moment. This is my process, I guess. As I fill in the liner, I kind of perfect the shape as I go. Now I'm going to add a little inner corner moment just because I'm kind of feeling it today. And again, I try to keep the pigment as far away from the bridge of my nose as possible. Now a little glasses check. And now I'm going to go in with the 17 Ink Legend Tattoo Eyeliner in the shade White. This is my first time applying white eyeliner and I think it turned out pretty well actually. Kind of a simple graphic liner moment that suits my frames and suits my little look today. So now I'm going to go in with these like Amazon fake lashes. I'll link them in the description. And I'm just going to use some Duo Lash Glue and apply that to the strip of the lash. I like to let my lashes sit for a second while the glue gets tacky. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go in with this grwm Face Fresh Matte Setting Spray and spray this directly onto my beauty blender and just kind of press that into the skin to marry my bake with my base products. I found that this really helps the longevity of my makeup, and using a drugstore spray just kind of helps with product use. Now I'm going to go in with these 17 pressed powders and I'm going to kind of focus these where I put my complexion products. So the lighter one where I put my concealer and the darker one, which is my skin color, pressed on top of my face everywhere I put foundation. So now I'm going to apply my lashes, which was a little tougher than usual because I do have acrylic nails on right now. It was a little bit of a feat, but I got them on eventually. I think with lashes, it's very much a trial and error, finding the technique that works best for you and making sure you don't poke yourself in the eye. It's also really important, by the way, to find lashes that actually fit inside your frame. So now I'm going in with this very scary shade of blush, which is the 17 Color Glow Cream Blush in Deep Pink. I have never used this product before. I started out with just the smallest amount on the back of my hand, and I'm kind of just pressing it on top of my powders. I'm realizing I should have put it underneath, but whatever. She looks cute, she worked out, and didn't actually disturb my base products, which is always really nice to see in a cream blush. So now I'm going in with the NYX Lingerie Push-Up Lipstick in the shade After Hours. I love this lipstick as a liner, and I just kind of do my classic, slightly overlined, but not really, lip look. Now I'm going to be going in with one of these two 17 matte lipstick shades. I ended up, after a very failed swatch attempt, by the way, wow, this beauty guru attempt, I ended up deciding to go with the second shade, Blushing Nude, because it just kind of gave me a little bit more of a actual lipstick moment than that kind of really ashy first shade. And with one swipe I got quite a lot of pigment. Now I'm gonna top this off with my favorite lip gloss, which is the BB lip gloss in the shade Candy. And there we have it, guys. This is my very glam but kind of natural glasses look that you can wear without glasses, with glasses, and hopefully should kind of stay throughout the day. It's never done me wrong. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you guys in my next one.